everyone can have like one or two like go-to look. It's like a closet, you know, you can figure out something in your closet that you could always go to, like your little black dress, like you have a little black dress version for your makeup. I want you to look like you and to feel like you and to feel beautiful. And I want you to feel like an enhanced version of you, like you 2.0. I think makeup should be fun and it should be easy and it shouldn't be something that you overthink.
Hi everyone, I'm Delina and we are at the Wythe Hotel. We are actually at a specific place in the hotel that's called Lemons. It's actually a great name. Beautiful yellow that's around, nice colors. The view is amazing, the view's outside, and yeah, I wanted to create a look that was inspired by this space. So the first thing I'm gonna apply is this Lancome's Teint Idole foundation in the color 460. Going to apply it with my fingers. I take it in the palm of my hand and then I'm just going to take my finger and dip it into this foundation and start to apply it in the center of the face. I like to start in the center of the face because that's where I typically need the most coverage, and then I start to work everything out. If you have a good color that matches your skin tone, you can really get away with applying way less because you don't have to correct and then conceal and then do all these other things. So it's like more of a one-step process and just applying it wherever you need it. I'm going to cover up this thing here at the bottom. Cool, I feel like it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit on the forehead. Okay, we're looking pretty even. We're looking pretty even. Foundation is the part to, I think, take the most amount of time on. Because if this looks good, mascara, lipstick, boom, you're out. Everything's good. All right, concealer. This is so used, but that means I love it. See, that's like, you know, proof. So this is by NARS. This is NARS Soft Matte Concealer. It has really great coverage, and I find that it doesn't need a lot of powder to set. So you can kind of take it. You can already see how matte this side of my face looks compared to this side. So it's like soft matte lives up to its name. I'm just patting that on with the same finger that I was using or applying the foundation with. A finger is probably the next best thing to using a sponge. You know, you have your fingerprints that are kind of like, it has this texture. So as you're pressing it into the skin, you're also like picking it up and like moving it and warming it. So whenever I want to shear it out, I'm just taking my finger and working it back and forth. And then whenever I want more coverage, I'm just patting it. The reason why I chose this ring finger is because it has actually like the least amount of pressure. Out of all your fingers, this is probably the finger that if you were gonna do like some push-ups with, if you could choose a finger that you do push-ups with, this finger would probably be the weakest one. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit down the center of my nose. Honestly, I'm not a big contour person. It's not that I don't know how to do it, I just don't typically do it. But if I do it, I'll normally just choose one or the other. Like I'll go lighter concealer just down the center of the nose and then like that's it. And then it tends to start to look a little bit darker. So it's like cheat contour of the nose by just boom, just putting it down the center of the nose. So this is a palette by Estee Lauder. This is called Bronze Goddess. It's so beautiful. It has like the most amazing colors in it. You know, this is like universal. It works on every skin tone. And then in the center, there's a blush, which is like, I love a palette that does two things. So I'm gonna start by taking this color right here, up at the top. This look you'll see is gonna be really about the lip. So I want more like washes of color on the eye versus, you know, having the eye and the lip compete. So a little bit of this bronzy color all over the eye. Same thing on this side. Earlier when we were talking about underneath the eye, it was a patting motion if I wanted more coverage, a swiping motion if I wanted less. Same thing on the eye. So pat and then swipe back and forth into the crease. Right? It's like a subtle no color moment. And then I'm gonna take also this color right here, same brush, this kind of like brown color, just right into the edge of the eye. I don't really want to define the crease. It's more of just trying to get a little bit of definition here on the side. So it's more of like a pat and then pushing it up into the corner of the eye. And maybe like a wiggle. I guess this is kind of like a wiggle moment. So just keep patting it right here in the corner. All right, I'm gonna switch to this mirror because this mirror is a little bit bigger than my original mirror. So this is by CoverGirl. This is called Honey Brown, and it has two sides. This is like the actual pencil part, and then this is a little spoolie that comes with it. So the reason why I like it is because I am always a fan of combing up your brow hair. Like, look, just look at this. Just look at this eye compared to this eye. It's like so lifted. So I brush them up first so I can see where I'm going. And then I start to add in the front and then a little on the ends. Over here on the ends, a little bit more in the front. Cool. All right, I feel like we're in a good place. We're looking good. Oh, lip balm. We need this. This is by Shiseido. This is called Full Correction Lip Treatment. Take a little bit of this. It's very moisturizing. Like this, we took a little bit of this color and then we just put it as a highlight. So it like made the skin like super shiny, which is kind of dope. But like, how cool is that? It's like glowing. And it's nice to have one product to do multiple things. This is by Wander Beauty. It's called Mile High Club. And I'm just gonna take it and put a little bit on the bottom lashes. You just kind of take it and then just wiggle it and pull it down. Nice. One more thing for the eye. This is a black liner by MAC. It's called Feline. I'm gonna take it and start to apply it to the lash line here. And it's just gonna make the lash line look a little bit thicker, especially in a picture or something like that. It's nice to have something that has a little bit of definition. You can see from far away, right? A little bit. Same thing on this side, just a little bit here. This pencil is quite dull. I want it to look like a little bit more smudgy, so this is perfect, rather than like super precise. A little bit on the cheek, and then we're gonna move on to the lip, and then we're done. So this is by Laura Geller. This is called Papaya. What a nice name, right? Like, it kind of looks like a papaya. Just pat it into papaya, and we're gonna tap it onto the cheek. Typically, if you focus it here, it looks like more youthful, and if you bring it back here, it starts to look a little bit more like contoured and chiseled. So let's do the lip finally. You know how you have like something where you're looking forward to it the whole time you're doing your makeup? Oh, just me? This is 3 parts, which I know is a little excessive, but you'll see where I'm going with this in just a second. So I have 2 different lip liners, and I have one, like a long wear liquid lip. Let's start with the darker lip liner first. This is by MAC. It's called La Sultana. It's so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. It's like this beautiful purple color. So let's start by lining the lips. I'm gonna start in the Cupid's bow area. Bring it down here on the side. This lip balm is nice. It's like helping this pencil really glide on. So normally I just kind of take my finger and blend it into the lip balm. I'm not trying to blend above the line. It's more like trying to blend it into the actual lip balm on the lip. And then if you smile, it makes it a little bit easier to apply. Okay, so that's it for the purple. You can see it's like still on my finger. This is by Beauty Vault. It is Natty Nat. They actually have a lipstick by the name of Natty Nat that I've used as well, but I'm gonna apply this in the center of the lip. So it's kind of like a reddish color. You'll see where we're going in a second. And this is like to fill in the lip. This is totally a color my mom would wear. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, my mom would wear this color. This is definitely her vibe. Okay, so same finger. And this is just lip liner, no lipstick yet. Okay. Okay, lastly, we're gonna apply Bobbi Brown's Blood Orange. This is a really cool color as well. It's like this beautiful orange color. I'm gonna put it in the center of the lip. And it's like this wild orange color. I find oranges are really hard to just wear by themselves, so I am basically doing this so I can get like a good base going, and then we can kind of blend it out into what we have going on. Same thing with the finger, just keep patting it, and this will help blend it into the purple. And I know it's a little scary, but don't worry, we're gonna get it right. All right, a little bit more purple just so it's not like so orangey. Same color that we used before to line the lip, and we're gonna put it on the corners and a little bit on top. It's basically like, you know how long you would normally take to do your eyeshadow? It's like apply that same energy to doing your lip. Applying a lip liner, another lip liner, and then a lipstick on top. You have longevity. It's gonna stay on a lot longer, so it's good if you have a couple of different places to go during the day and you're like, I just don't wanna constantly be touching up my lip. Or you wanna go to a brunch, but you wanna wear a bright lip and you want it to last throughout the whole brunch. So, this is one of my favorite face powders by Dior. It is called Dior Skin Forever. And I like it because the color of it, it's not red, it's got like a nice like yellow tone to it. And I feel very comfortable applying this in the center of my face, and it avoids flashback. You know how we're always concerned that you're gonna take a picture in the dark. Why do we do that? Why do we take pictures in the dark? But we're worried that, you know, it's gonna look white under your eyes. But this powder does not do that at all. So that's also one of the reasons why it's my favorite. But I'm just gonna put it underneath the eyes and the center of the face. Both of the foundation and the concealer that I used are quite matte, so I don't really need to apply too much powder, but it definitely makes a difference to put it on. That's it. I feel pretty good. I think we're in a good place. It's like a lip that is orange. You know, it's a vibe. Thanks for hanging out with me.